Howdy everybody, it's your pal Misty. Welcome back to VLogMas. It is VLogMas Day 2. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And thank you for coming to the live stream today. I appreciate those of you who are already here. Diana and Camille, thank you so much. Camille, I appreciate that you're still awake. I know you had a real long evening. I hope the little guy's feeling better. One of her dogs is having some issues, and those of us who are dog lovers, that's never a good thing. So sorry to hear that, but hope he's doing better. Mine are currently sleeping. We're going to hope that they stay that way. I think they should. I took them out for a walk a little bit earlier, so they should be good to go. I'm just going to give it a few minutes like I did the other day. That was just yesterday. But every night I plan on just giving it a few minutes to give, people time to join if they can. Again, no expectation to join ever, but if you can, I'd love for you to be here. Chilling and appropriately drugged. That sounds like a state that I'd like to be in after the day that I've had. I have Coke, but there's nothing fun in this Coke, and it's just a soda Coke. So, there's not ever. I'd be too scared to try hard drugs. I'm not going to lie to you. They scare me. But some whiskey in this Coke would not be a bad thing. I have no whiskey. Hey, Cheryl. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Ooh. This fizzy Coke. I guess that's proof, too, that there's nothing in there, huh? Because I had to open it on camera. All right, let's see. Diet Coke, yeah. Well, it's a Coke Zero, but it's not the same thing, but I do enjoy a Coke Zero from time to time. I had a bang earlier today. I'm not going to lie. This is extra, but it's Friday. And I would say it doesn't matter if I stay up late, except for I do Fit Squad in the morning. But it's at 7:30, and after having to do 6:30 boot camps the rest of the week, 7:30 feels like sleeping in. So I'm here for that. I'm here for sleeping in. Hey, friend, thanks for joining. Sorry I couldn't talk to you very much earlier. Amy called me. I'm like, hi, I love you. Is it important? Because if not, I got to go. So some y'all asked, I think it was Diana asked if today was better than yesterday. I'm going to say yes, because today is Friday and I don't have to do it again tomorrow. So at least I get a little bit of a 2-day reprieve from the chaos of the dumpster fire. And then do y'all ever go through those situations where the only thing that makes you feel better about it is that everybody else is going through it too? That's kind of what YouTube does for people, right? I put stuff out there, or I say things, I'm like, they're going to think I'm crazy. They're going to think, what is she even thinking? And then you're like, oh yeah, no, I feel that way. Or, oh yeah, that's happened to me. Or, oh yeah, I totally relate to that. Or at least you understand. That's sort of how I am right now with the dumpster fire that I'm in. It's not just me. It's a whole group of us. And so I feel like I'm outperforming and spitting on my dumpster fire faster and with more spit than other people are. So I still feel like a winner. Shame for them. I guess it's like if the zombies are coming for you, right? As long as you're not the slowest one, you're going to be okay for a minute. So that's how today went. So I had a little bit better outlook on it. So was it a better day? I don't know. Did I feel better about the day? Yeah, I think so. Obviously, I have to remember, I was checking comments last night, and so my video started playing, and I realized I talk really loud and scream a little bit. So I apologize. I apologize if anybody's watching this with earphones on. Your pal Misty does not know how to whisper. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we have a dumpster fire going too. Oh, yeah, dumpster fire, right? Everybody's in the dumpster fire. Not everybody, but a lot of people at my job are in the dumpster fire too. So I feel like I'm that, what is it, the donkey that just keeps kicking dirt until he gets out of the hole? I feel like I'm that. Oh, no, Diana, you're already in trouble. You're the slowest. Oh, hey, Julie, thanks for joining. I have been through a lot lately. It's fine, though. It is what it is. I just keep sending the same meme of the dog sitting in the room with the house on fire that says it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because what else is it going to be? An unmitigated disaster? Also that, but it's fine. Or Mary always says, my favorite thing to say is, it is what it is. So, hey, Jess, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hey, Marcy. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you being here. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get into Advent because even though it's Friday, I'm not trying to keep everybody all night long, at least not tonight. I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow. Oh, and if you're here tonight, and if you didn't know, I forgot to mention it last night, but I'm doing another live stream with Alan over at Alan's Awesome Keto World tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central. So if you're free and you'd like to hear us talk about that, it's going to be me, Alan, and I believe Michelle from Keto Mama Michelle are the ones that are going to be in there. So, oh yeah, you know that meme, Camille? It's a good one. All right, so we're going to get into Advent. We'll start with Lego because I'm so sure it's a person or a robot. I forgot, or a droid. Don't call it a robot. It's Star Wars, Misty. I hated on myself there for a second for calling it a robot. A droid. I feel like it's going to be a droid. So it's time to pick. Day 2, Lego. Again, you don't have to be real specific. I mean, if you can be real specific, be real specific. I'm not going to be. But do you think it's a person, a droid? Droid and person could be the same guess. A ship. Oh, ship. That's what we got last night. A building, a piece of machinery, a gun, artillery, something like that. I mean, you can look at some of the stuff that's on there. Can y'all see that actually? Let me look to see. Yeah, y'all can see that. Cheryl guesses it's a person. I'm going to look for day 2 while I see if anybody has a guess. I found it already. That was super simple. It was on the second row. Cheryl has changed her mind. She wants me to be able to say, oh, ship again. Amy says it's a person. Thank you, friend. We're supposed to always guess people. And I appreciate that you did that, Cheryl, first, even though that wasn't your real guess. Y'all can put your real guess. It's fine. You don't have to guess person. Today I am guessing person. Yesterday I really thought it would be because it was day 1, and I feel like normally on day 1 we get a person. So I feel like certainly on day 2 they're going to give us a person. And then I was like, maybe they're going to trick us and give us a droid. Anyway, that's my thought process on why I'm picking, and I'm obviously really bad at it. And my mama's not here, so I can't steal her guess. She was such a good guesser last night. She's like, I was just lucky. I was like, whatever. You still were a good guesser. Person. All right, let's do it. Number 2. I'm going to close my eyes just because I want it to be a surprise, and I want y'all to see it first to see if I'm going to be excited about it or not. You just wanted to say, oh, ship, Cheryl. I get it. Oh, ship. So are we going to be saying that again tonight? Is it a droid? Can you see it? I sure hope you can see it in the screen. 1, 2, 3. Look at it. Well, it's not a droid. Well, for those of you who don't know Star Wars, you might have thought it was a droid. It's a stormtrooper. Let's see if we can get that closer. Stormtrooper. Yay! Hooray for us, though, because I was right. That means it'll be an easy build. It'll just take us a second, and then we can do chocolate. And then I'll chat more when I do chocolate. That paper feels really, really loud. All right, so we have a person. We're going to put on his head. Does he have 2 faces or just one? Just one. Sometimes they have 2 faces. There's his little face. We'll put on his helmet, his pants, and we'll give him a little gun. Is he right-handed or left-handed? We'll make him right-handed like me. I'm right-handed. And there he is. I realized last night that I forgot that I can do this to make the camera zoom. There we go. It's person. Good guessing, everybody. Or everybody that guessed person. Yay for us. We did it. We got a person. Oh, Camille says my arms are looking strong and defined. Well, you know, I always just say it's well-placed fat, but I am working. Sometimes they flex too. Look, I can make them move. I appreciate that. I am working on them. And I'm off restriction, everybody. I haven't even talked about that. We should get to the other Advent, but I'm off restriction and I can do overheads. I'm already back up to 10 pounds all the time, sometimes 12. And then I get tired. And if I start to get tired, I lose form. And so then I go back down to the 10. So you need to start working out. Yeah, start working out. Strength training, man. Strength training is where it's at. Somebody asked me today, they were like, if you could tell somebody 2 things about your journey, what would you tell them that you've done that's been like the most impactful? And so for me, reducing sugar, strength training. That's it. That's it. That's what I've done. That's what's worked for me. Less sugar, strength training. You made it, friend. Whoop, whoop. Carolyn's in the house. Yay. Thanks for making it. We did not lose track of time this evening. Very, very nicely done. Thank Claire for me for going with me. So today in Cheryl's video, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, she got 2 snowmen. Like even on her channel, the snowmen are making fun of me. What's up with that? Rude and inappropriate. Not you, Cheryl. The snowman, just for clarity. You haven't had sugar in a year. Well, I can't say I haven't had any sugar in a year, but I have reduced sugar, both added sugar and natural sugars. I've reduced both. Again, not that that's for everybody, but yeah, I knew you knew I wasn't actually dissing on you, Cheryl. I just realized the way that came out for anybody else, they'll be like, she probably hates that lady she's talking about. I don't. I love Cheryl. Y'all should all go check her out on Cheryl's place. So we have both of our Advents. The green is the milk chocolate. The red is the dark chocolate. We did milk chocolate first last night, so we'll do that again tonight. For those of you who are unfamiliar, we're guessing what shape of chocolate we're going to have in each one. So first up, milk chocolate. Last night, I think this is where we got the snowman. Yeah, we got the snowman here. And it has a snowman, but don't let that fool you, because in the other one, we got a reindeer. So there will be, you can get like a Santa Claus, a snowflake, a Christmas tree, a reindeer, a snowman. Am I missing any shapes? I don't know. I am going to guess a snowflake for this one. Cheryl is guessing a Christmas tree for the first one. Cheryl's a Christmas tree. Amy guesses Santa. Carolyn guesses Christmas tree. Diana guesses Santa. Oh, I'm reading out all y'all's guesses and I forgot what I guessed. What did I just say I was going to guess? Oh, it's been a long week. Can somebody put in the comments what I said I was going to guess? Because I didn't remember what I just said 30 seconds ago because I read all y'all's answers. Snowflake. I said snowflake. Thank you. Snowflake. I still say snowflake. Thanks, friend. Oh, ship. You're right, Cheryl. Oh, ship. Oh, Amy, too. Y'all are funny. All right, so I guess snowflake. Let's see what we got. Day 2. I wish there was a way I could do this where y'all could see it first, just because I think that's fun. Let's see. Does this work? It may fall out. It's just going to fall out. I'm just going to get it. We're just going to get it. It's a present! I'll show it appropriately. It's a milk chocolate present. Did any of y'all say present? Where's my mouse? Anybody see my mouse? There it is. I found it. Anybody say present? Did I remind y'all that present was a guess? No, I don't think so. I'm sorry. That might have been me. It was a present. Yay. It was a present. All right. And then I saw guesses for the other one. They did make the Choc Zero boxes smaller this year, Carolyn. They're like a little, you know what they kind of remind me of, actually? You're not old enough, probably, Carolyn, but you'll remember anyway, because somehow Carolyn is as old as I am, even though chronologically that's not true. But those Lifesaver boxes, y'all know what I'm talking about? And then you would open it and it would have the rolls of Lifesavers on either side. I feel like that's what this is reminiscent of, except for it's filled with delicious sugar-free chocolate. Camille wants all the chocolates. I know, they're delicious. The Choc Zero chocolates are so good. They're just creamy. Even the dark chocolate, which again, I believe this is vegan. I believe their dark chocolate in this is vegan. I don't know if it says it on here. I feel like I should look that up for y'all just in case anybody actually cares. Which at the moment, the only person I can think of that actually cares would be Nikki. And she's not here. She's in the Discord, but she's not here. This is good until February of 2024. You could save one and do it next year. We're not doing that, though. What are y'all's guesses for day 2 on dark chocolate? Come on, people, let's go. Are y'all guessing? What are we doing here? Are we all just standing around watching me? Oh, sorry, guys. It's been such a long week. I'm a little bit crazy right now. It's fine. Thank you for being here in the middle of the crazy. Yeah. Oh, you did get them, Carolyn. Okay, so you are at least old enough. Do they still do those? Do they do those Lifesaver boxes things? They may still do them, actually. I don't know. I just like to give you a hard time about how much younger you are and yet know everything that I know somehow. They are vegan. Okay, yeah, so these are vegan. So the dark chocolate is vegan. The milk chocolate is obviously not vegan. It's milk. But the dark chocolate they do make vegan. And I thought it was all of their dark chocolate, but then unless it's maybe filled with something. All right, Diana's guessing snowflake, gingerbread, Oh, I didn't guess. I'm going to guess Christmas tree. Christmas tree. All right, Carolyn's going Christmas tree. Sorry for you, friend, because I'm often wrong. Yeah, Amy got her grandkids. They like the sugar-free chocolate. Did you know that if you don't tell people it's sugar-free, they like it? Actually, sometimes even if you tell them, because Mary made sugar-free cake balls for our Friendsgiving, and they all wanted to eat those versus the other cake balls because they thought they were better. So, I agree. I thought they were better too. But all right, day 2. Here we go. I'm guessing Christmas tree. Let's see how we do, everybody. It's ridiculous. Hold on. I'm so strong and I can't open. I can't open a little tiny advent calendar. What is happening? Let's see. What do we got? Oh, you know what? I don't even think I said this was an option because I forgot. Can y'all see that? It's a gingerbread man. I forgot gingerbread man was an option. Sorry about that. So gingerbread man, present, Christmas tree, snowflake, reindeer, all of those. Anyway, good job. Good job. Actually, you did say gingerbread. Did I say there was a gingerbread man? Because I feel like I didn't know that. Maybe you knew there was a gingerbread in there. Carolyn says her mom got one today, and so she gets 2 chocolates. Yes, for sure. That's always a winner. Well, so, and not just with chocolates, but normally, I talked about this last night. So I talked about Advent and the reason that I do Advent. And then the day before, I talked about why I do VLogMas, right? So I was saying I was going to talk about a different thing every night. But to just really quickly go back to the Advent, it never fails that one of the Advent calendars I buy, like for one of the girls or for Chatter Laundry, one of them is always late. And so somebody's always getting to open extra. But this year, everybody got them on time. Oh, you saw a picture that they had the gingerbread man. Okay, cool. If I'm missing any other shape, Cheryl, Jill, if any of y'all know, I know Mary's not here right now, but she'll probably watch this eventually. And I know she gets the Choc Zero calendar too. So if any of y'all get it and I'm missing a shape, I'm not trying to cheat y'all out of being able to guess correctly. I just don't remember what's in there. Did they have a gingerbread man last week? I feel like maybe they did. Anyway, so for tonight, I thought I would talk a little bit about New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. No, Miss Steve. I mean, we can talk about New Year's Eve all we want. That's not what I meant. I meant Christmas Eve. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Christmas Eve. Should we eat the dark chocolate or milk chocolate? I'll let y'all vote. Should we eat dark chocolate or milk chocolate? Anyway, I thought I'd talk really quickly about Christmas Eve traditions and to see if any of you have Christmas Eve traditions that you do with your family or that you had growing up that you maybe carried in, or maybe that you did growing up that you don't do anymore. Let's see. Carolyn says she doesn't know. She was talking about the two moose. It's moose, Carolyn, and I only know that because of a stupid video that goes around. Oh, yeah, it was always a tree in Brother Bear. They always spot a tree because they were in the forest. So, but it is moose. Have y'all seen that? It's like a sound clip about homeschools. No, that's random. I don't know. Dark chocolate. Dark, both dark. Okay, well, I got dark and both, so always dark. Their milk chocolate is amazing, but their dark chocolate is so good. I really like it. And I don't know if y'all knew this, but before I started eating sugar-free chocolate, I didn't even like chocolate. It wasn't my jam. It was chocolate and coffee, both disgusting. Coffee, still disgusting. Chocolate, love it now that it's sugar-free. Anyway, I got so distracted. Christmas Eve. Oh, the homeschool thing, though, it was like, what is it? You have turtle. If you have multiple turtles, you put an S at the end. So you have a goose. What if you have several? So the kid's like, it's gooses. She's like, no, it's geese. So what if you have a moose? Meese? No. Mooses? No. Moose. English is dumb. I love it, though. So Camille says requirement for Christmas Eve is until a significant other and the kids have to spend the night so Santa can come. Nice. Diana said you did guitar sing-alongs, but don't anymore. That's a shame. Just nobody wants to do it anymore. You don't play the guitar anymore. You don't have to answer that. Jillian says they'd make a bean dip with cream cheese. Bean dip with cream cheese. Interesting. And cheese, and it was warm in the crock pot, and it was good. I bet that's good because the cream cheese would sort of add some texture to the beans, like a refried bean dip. Ooh, I bet that'd be good. Oh, Brady has to work this Christmas Eve. If working is part of the tradition, I'm sorry. I didn't anticipate that being part of the problem, but so for my family, we would do well. Back then, my mom called it a smorgasbord, which now they call it charcuterie boards, or I call it snack plates, right? So we would have bagel bites, Totino's pizza rolls, olives, cheese, meats, things like that. And then we would each get our present from our parents, which was a board game. And then we would play our board games. We're really big on family board games. Is anybody else really big on family board games? Not all of them. Never Monopoly. Just FYI. If you ask me if I want to play Monopoly, the answer is always going to be no. But I do love board games. And they're not all board games. Card games. Just random games. But a family group activity game, right? Yeah, stupid work. That's dumb. Cheryl says Christmas Eve would be meat and cheese platter, watching Christmas movies. And as a kid, Santa came in the morning. Yeah, so that was me too. Maybe we should hold that for a different day. You've been doing puzzles lately and like Uno. Oh, my family likes Uno too. Yeah, game playing, right? It's so much fun. We used to always do bingo. Well, I mean, we still do. But now the prizes have changed from all candy to some candy and some toys, so that I get toys. Sometimes there's sugar-free candy, but we like to do Halloween bingo, Christmas bingo, Valentine's Day bingo, Memorial Day bingo, whenever we're together, birthday bingo, whatever the occasion is that we're together, we bingo it. Bingo's your jam. Bingo's fun. game, the Golden Ticket board game of Willy Wonka? Is it like a Candyland kind of game? I haven't heard of that one. You're addicted to Bingo Blitz on your phone, Julie says, but she'd like to play real bingo. Real bingo is fun. This is totally random conversation. I love it. Bingo, there's these ladies out there. I mean, I know some of them too because they're my friends' moms. We would go do midnight bingo, which, I mean, it basically meant one of us would be the designated driver and then the rest of us would get really drunk and we'd go play bingo. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was both the driver and the drunk in this scenario at some point in my life. But always a good time. Always so much fun. But there are ladies who would do like so many cards at the same time. Right? They'd not just have one sheet. They'd have like how did their arms even move that fast? Like it's this supernatural ability they have to dab the bingo card. Me, if I was the designated driver, I would do bingo cards because it was fun and entertaining. If I was the drunk, I would do the electronic machine so that it would just tell me if I won. It might not sound like it was as fun, but it really was still fun to sit there and watch the numbers come up on your board and see how close you were. And you just didn't have to worry about messing it up and missing a bingo. So anyway, I thought it was always fun. Let's see, back to comments. Cheryl says, as an adult, Rick and the kids, Christmas Eve, would see the family. Rick's family opened gifts and Santa comes in the morning. Amy says she always made the awesome gifts from her. Yeah, see, that's another thing. Who did the big present come from, right? All of my presents on Christmas morning came from Santa. And then I'd get another gift Christmas night from my mom and dad. So we got a pre-Christmas board game or card game or whatever Christmas Eve. Santa would bring all of our presents in the morning, unwrapped for the big one, and the rest would be wrapped. Like the thing we asked for, I would say would be the big one, because it wasn't always the most expensive thing that we got. But sometimes we would ask for something simple, but that's what we really wanted. So Santa gave the socks and clothes. That's so rude. gotta look out for number one. Camille says she likes to watch people at bingo. Yeah, so much. They're crazy fast. It's just, it's crazy how fast they can be. Cheryl says she can do a couple of sheets of bingo. I can do like maybe 2 sheets. And I think each one has like 9 cards on it. So, I don't know. It's fun. My stepdad calls bingo in their little city sometimes. So, they go and play there. They normally do, the time I was there, they were doing cake bingo. So, people would come and you would pay so much money to get a card. And then you would play on that card. And then if you won a cake that somebody would have sponsored. And that's how they raised money. So, Carolyn says her grandma used to be hardcore into bingo. There are some people that really, really get into the bingo. Like, it can be a serious thing. So, you need to head out. You're probably already gone. Thanks for stopping by. Carolyn says she doesn't know what the game is, but it's Willy Wonka, so she got it. Good job, friend. That's a good reason to buy something because you wanted it. Diana, your 2 sheets to the win. Camille said when the kids stopped believing in Santa, she started giving them presents from movie stars and political people. I'm sorry. Camille, I love you. I know I tell you that all the time, but I do mean it. And it's because you make me just laugh out loud. That's hysterical. Give somebody a gift from Brooke Shields for me, just for fun. I don't know why Brooke Shields is the first person that popped in my head. That's random. I hadn't even thought about her in forever. Is she alive? She's still alive, right? How did I go from bingo to Brooke Shields? Welcome to your Friday live stream with your pal, Misty. I hope you're having a great day. That is fun and funny, isn't it? I love that. She is alive. Okay, great. Because then I almost felt bad. I was like, why did she even pop in my brain? Like, did she die recently and I missed it or something? Yeah, Brooke Shields, right? I like Brooke Shields. What can I say? back in the day. I mean, I still like her now, but I just obviously not enough to even know if she's alive. I feel like I haven't seen her do anything recently, but maybe she has, and I just hadn't been paying attention. Who are you sneezing at? You want to come see your people? He gets up here and then he does. There he is. Oh, Diana said, oh, she doesn't drink. I said 2 sheets. And you thought up to the wind. Gotcha. Say hey. Say hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. Look at my old man. He's so gray, everybody. He's so gray. He was asleep in my lap on a meeting yesterday, I think, or Wednesday. And I forgot he was there. And I was talking to a whole bunch of people, and then he just popped his head up. And 2 of the people jumped just because it scared them. They didn't know what had happened. Something had popped out of my screen, they said. One of them screamed. Anyway, he likes to sit in my lap. Oh, Chuck Norris is giving a gift? That's good. Marnham, everybody's telling you hi, buddy. Oh, that's right. She did that castle. I'm sorry. Carolyn said Brooke Shields did the Christmas movie with Carrie Elways, who is from Princess Bride. He's from a couple of things, but that's the only one you really need to know. Well, maybe Robin Hood. Anyway, yeah, he did that the Castle Christmas movie or something. That's right. She is still alive. Maybe that's why I'm thinking about her. Maybe that needs to be the next Christmas movie that I watch. One night we're going to talk about Christmas movies. So we're coming up on about 30 minutes, though, for this evening. Again, see, I let him up here, and now I have to suffer through the dots and licking. Anybody else? Camille, I know you can relate. Anybody else got the dogs that won't? Thanks, but it doesn't make me feel better. Sometimes it does. That's not true, buddy. Sometimes it does make me feel better. Any questions, suggestions, concerns, thoughts? Additional feedback on what you do on Christmas Eve. We got into Christmas Day a little bit on accident, but Amy says they've been watching the Hallmark Channel. I don't have the Hallmark Channel, and so I've talked about this before, but I have this sort of weird thing where the Christmas movies that I like the most have Santa Claus in them. But the Christmas songs that I like the most are about Jesus Christ because it's his birthday. I don't know why. I feel like if you have a Christmas movie and Santa wasn't in it, was it really a Christmas movie? I know that it is because it's been set at Christmas. And so that's why people say that like Star Wars is a Christmas movie or Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Questionable. Yeah, Dachshunds are gross with the licking. It's just disgusting. They cannot stop. Ruby has been loving the push-ups. I'm getting sidetracked again. She's been loving the push-ups because I'm so close to the floor. And it works out good for me because she's like right at my chest, so I don't have to go I can't go all the way down to the floor, Coach, because I got a dog right here. I can't go all the way down anyway, but I'm working on it. I am getting stronger. We're doing an isometric challenge this month with Kirsten. I always have to talk about what I'm doing physically. Y'all know that. So today was lunges, left lunge, right lunge, 15 times and then hold for 15 seconds. And spoiler alert, because I was the only one who was at boot camp, but for anyone who's part of the Fit Squad and is watching this, evidently we're going to get up to a 1.5 minute hold by the end. It's better than the 6 minutes wall sit that we did. When was that? June? May? I don't know. Back then. Anyway. So yeah, so that's going to do it for this evening then. We're wrapping up a little bit. I hope y'all have had a great week. Oh, you know what? While y'all are here, let me ask. Again, I don't know what's going to happen, but does anybody have a preference? Should I do a later live stream on the weekends, or like tomorrow I'm thinking about maybe doing one at 9 a.m. instead of 6 p.m. So that way I have a few people that are overseas that would also like to watch. That way it wouldn't be as late for them. It'd only be like 3 o'clock 4 o'clock. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all care? As far, again, because I don't expect you to be here, but I know that some of you want to be here, so I want you to have input on if you have a preference. Sunday I can't actually do early, or not too early, because I walk every Sunday with Amy and Mary and maybe Natasha again. I don't know. I need to ask her. Cheryl's open at any time. Whatever works best for me, I guess. It's going to be y'all's thought on that one, which is perfectly fair. Mornings are busy. Tomorrow should be able to catch a holiday train. I've kind of always wanted to do a holiday train. I think those look really neat. I saw Becky with My 5-Star Life. She's in Disney World right now, guys. I don't know if y'all know Becky or not, or I bet y'all know I'm a huge Disney fan. So Diana says 9 a.m. is good. What's best for us? Yeah, I'm thinking 9 o'clock tomorrow. That'll let me finish my Fit Squad workout. Tomorrow's 30 minutes. We're doing the 12 days of Christmas, EMOM, every minute on the minute, which was my suggestion. And then she made my suggestion even better by making it a 12 days of Christmas workout. So we're doing 12 different exercises. We'll probably do them twice because it's EMOM. And it's a 30-minute workout. Anyway, that'll finish at like 8 o'clock, and then I can go shower and change. And I don't know that they want to see your rear end, buddy. Shower and change and get ready. And I mean, chocolate's at 9 a.m. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's whenever you can have chocolate, you should. Maybe not. Hopefully you can take Claire someday. That'd be fun. You're going to go stuff your face. Me too. I'm going to eat. I haven't eaten dinner. I have eaten today. I've been back on an egg kick since I've been back at work. They're just so easy. Okay, so random. I know I said I was going. I lied for just a minute. If any of you need to leave, feel free to leave. Do any of you have, like, the way you fix the eggs is important? Because, like, today I was really hungry and the thought of scrambled eggs sort of turned my stomach. Like, I was like, oh, I cannot do scrambled eggs. And so then I was like, well, what can I have? And my brain said, well, you could have an omelet. And I was like, oh, yeah, that sounds delicious. Why? Why did an omelet sound delicious and scrambled eggs sounded disgusting? Does anybody else's brain do stuff like that where one version of the food just doesn't sound good and the other version, that sounds okay? Does anybody else do that? I'm just kind of curious, especially with eggs, it seems. But not always. But there are other foods that sometimes I like it one way, sometimes I like it a different way. Or sometimes I want it with one condiment. And sometimes, most of the time, I want mustard on just about with anything. And then sometimes the thought of mustard disgusts me. Hate scrambled eggs, love an omelet. Well, I don't always hate scrambled eggs. See, that's the weird thing. That's interesting, though, Camille. Camille says she hates scrambled eggs but loves omelet. I love scrambled eggs and omelets, but not on the same day. Like, some days, both are fine. Some days I don't want either, and then some days I want one or the other. I'm glad to know y'all's brains do weird things like that. It's funny. I guess it's just, I normally love eggs anyway. That you can make them, Alan. Oh, and hi, Alan. I didn't even notice you were here. I was telling everybody we're doing our live stream tomorrow, Alan. Again, for those of you who might not have been here when we started, I'm doing a live stream with Alan and Keto Mama Michelle on his channel tomorrow at 10 o'clock Pacific, noon Central, which is my time. Oh yeah, Claire's 7.5 months old. She's going to be walking and talking and telling jokes and everything. She's got the cutest little smile, friend. I love that little smile of hers. It's so cute. Anyway, hi, Alan. Sorry, I didn't know if you were here commenting before. I'm sorry I missed it. The comments are still a little bit much for me sometimes. She's already trying to crawl. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I bet she'll be walking by like 10 months. That'd be I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep the table still because I'm having a fight go on. It's time for people to go to the bathroom. So it's time for me to let everybody go. I hope y'all are having a great December. I hope your month is off to a very good start. I hope if you work this weekend, I hope your work shifts go okay. If you're off this weekend, I hope you have a nice, relaxing weekend. I'll be doing a little bit of work just so that Monday won't be as horrible, but not as much. Thank you so much for being here as always. I don't know, guys, what I'm going to do. It'll either be 9 o'clock or 6 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see how I feel after the workout. And if I go live and people are there, great. And if not, maybe you can catch the replay. So, Celine. Oh, Celine's here. And Celine, I'm just finally saying goodbye. Dang it. I love Celine. I'm so excited that you're doing more bass clarinet stuff too. Just by the way, I don't think I mentioned that in the comments, but you know I love a bass clarinet. That's what I played in high school. That was always my favorite. I love the way that it sounds. It's got the most. There's just something about it that just speaks to my spirit. So I love it. Anyway, go check out everybody's channel, everybody. I know most of y'all already know Celine. If you don't, go check her out. Go check out any of these people. Oh, you know what we need to start doing? And Carolyn, I should have had you do that, but not tonight. I need to do shout out links. So remind me, guys, who joined the next live stream, and I'll do shout out links. See, it's time for me to go. Can you hear they want me to wrap it up too? So we're going to go ahead and do that now. I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks so much. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe if you know how. And comment down below. What are your Christmas Eve traditions, if you have any? And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Good night, guys. I love y'all. Have a good one.